There is always an Archelian battlecruiser or a Corinthian death ray or an intergalactic plague that is about to wipe out all the life on this miserable little planet. And the only way these people can get on with their happy lives is that they do not know about it. K from Men in Black. But look, we spend a lifetime trying to not know about a thing so we don't have to keep telling ourselves the story of the thing. It's not the not knowing about it that keeps you feeling safe. It's the story you keep telling yourself about it that either creates safety in your body or not. All right. I can tell the story that I feel loved because my beloved woke up and came and kissed me on the cheek and asked me could they get me anything, and then let me know where they were going and let me know when they would return so I could feel secure in that I knew when to expect them next. I can tell myself the story that my feeling of being loved and secure has to do with what they did. Or I could have had a beloved that woke up in a bit of a grump mood, stomped around a little bit, wished they had something different for breakfast than what was available in the refrigerator, stomped out the door to go do who knows what for who knows how long. And I could decide that that meant something about me or their respect for me or how much they loved me because of the story I tell myself about it. My beloved goes on trips for extended periods of time, and people will say, well, where is he now? And I will say, I don't know. Somewhere between here and there. Well, don't you know? Don't you have a tracker on his phone? I do not. Well, what if something emergency happens? Then I expect the emergency people are gonna call me when they can. Also, if he's far away up in the mountains and he has enough cell signal to call me, probably he already called for help, actual help, not just to let me know that he's in trouble, right? Because I am sturdy in him that he is a grown-ass man who chooses his own adventure and tends to himself. I don't treat him like a child. I don't think about him like a child. I don't say to other people, oh, I don't have any biological children, but my husband. Because that's not the story I tell myself about him. Does he do everything to my delight? No. 'Cause human and human. Are there some days when I love him deeply and I could throat punch him? For sure. Bet the feeling's mutual, 'cause human. Human. Also, nature. Have you ever seen on these documentaries where mama animals just like toss a fucking baby off them? I'm weary of you touching me and tugging on me. Like, and we think that we're supposed to be filled with kindness and love and always want to snuggle somebody up all the time. You're setting yourself up for fuckery. 'Cause human. Friend. The stories that we tell about ourselves and the world at large, it shapes how we see the world. When all you want to talk about are the ways you've been mistreated, and when somebody says, hey, here's a good thing, and notice when your response is, yeah, but that's not for something like me because reason. Okay, And all of these also might be valid things. And listen to yourself. Close yourself down from something that might also be available to you. None of what I say means to discount a thing that happened or a way something is. It is always showing you that there's another way to look at it that might serve you better. Not forgive everybody in your past because you need to forgive everybody in your past because you can't move on until you forgive everybody in the past, and you can't love yourself until you love everybody in the past. None of that shit. I'm talking to you about you. How can you be well served by the stories you keep telling yourself? Because you do. All day long. We all do. We all do. So notice what keeps coming out of your mouth, and do you like it? Because if you like it, zero issue. Because here's something else too. I am very close with people who like to be the person who nothing is good enough for. They like to be the person that nobody does anything good enough for them, so they have to do it all. Because they've anchored that as their personality. It's just the type of person I am. I'm just a perfectionist. I'm weary and I'm snappy and I'm resentful as fuck, but I get it done right. And they get to. And they get to. They like it. They want it. Maybe there's a part of them where they were identifying with some figure in their family, and that was the way that you could be a part of the group. And maybe they want to keep being a part of that group, because it is uncomfortable when you start thinking, I don't know that I think that anymore. Some people are like, well, you've changed. You were supposed to change. We're always supposed to change. You know what doesn't change? A stagnant pond. You know what doesn't change? I would say dead things, except they go through change too. My heart is huge for you. And what I want you, if I could crack open your heart and you could see inside my heart and you could see the difference in how you keep saying shit to yourself, makes you see things differently, and you see opportunities that you move towards. Because it's not just seeing. Who gives a fuck if you just see it different if it doesn't change how you move towards what you want, what you desire, the life you like to live in, the life you like being you in, the world you desire to create. Why? Not for all those other fuckers, because it delights you. Because you're number one. You are the asset. You. And my heart is huge for you. And I love you madly. Peace.